Hey guys, this is day 3 and we've come to a members trout hatchery here in Kilkenny in Ireland, and yep, it's browns and rainbows today. There's some big fish in the water. Chap over there caught a 13-pound brown just now, so that's huge. We've been fishing for a little bit. It's been a little bit tough, so we're working it right now. I've gone through my first 3, which is always a drop of fly. I used a big day long legs with a little buzzer on the bottom, about 30 centimeters on the first cast. Got a take, and then it went quiet from there. Now then I went off to strike indicator, 2 dropper flies, and they got no action whatsoever. Then I went to a strip retrieve on a personalized woolly bugger, which is an olive and black heckle with a olive beadhead, and tried that, stripping it through the water. The fish are coming right up to us, man. You can see them, but obviously they've seen flies before, so we're gonna have to get tactical. I've actually gone to a fly that I was using on the river yesterday. So it's a tiny little Adams that I was catching brownies on the river with yesterday, and it's a small fly. And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to sight fish. I'm going to put the bait right up to the fish's mouth and see if I can get them just to skim it off, because they are doing that now. You know, look around, don't see much in the way of fly activity around. No mayflies, no hatch, sunshine's not here. It's a little bit Irish today, and so we're going to have to really adapt things a little bit to get these bites. Hopefully we can give you some good footage. I've got the cam here, and we're going to see what we can do today on this wonderful lake in Kilkenny, Ireland. Yeah. All right, Laura, so we fished a little bit. You say you got one on your first cast. I got a take on my first cast as well. And that means that these fish definitely are just chance feeding around. There's not much happening at the minute. There's not much activity in the air. There's not much dropper flies. There's no hatch going on. So the trout are just moving up and down and just sort of opportunist feeding. So the next phase for us is to try and go as small as we can, and to make sure, you know, we give them every chance of actually having a go at the fly. And as I said, not feeding on nymphs at all. Bearing in mind, these fish do see a lot of flies, but you can see them breaking just up in front of us here, and that's a surface break. So the best thing to do here is to go as small as we can. I've got my fly from the river yesterday, and I'm going to give that a go. I'm probably going to put something smaller on for Laura as well, and we're going to try to see if we can entice these guys into a bite. There's some beautiful sized fish here, but we need to really make an effort to get them to bite. So it's quite tricky at the minute. Right, gone really small and just had my first take and feel, but the hook didn't set. But I think I'm on the right pattern now. I've got a very small little Adams, and I'm just working it onto the water. And we had 2 or 3 actually come up for that last fly, so it just shows you they're taking off the top. And smaller flies are the ones. I've just got to get that hook to sit. It just didn't go in. Flies sitting just out in front of us there, and I've got Polaroids on so I can see them under the water. It's just a matter of time now. There's another one sitting out just here, but it's dead still. So it's not as active. Just probing around, and I'm sure we're going to get a bite soon again. Just couldn't get that hook to stick on the last one. Felt very heavy. Damn it, I said one come up again. Can't get that hook in their mouth. Boy, that gets the heart pumping when that happens. I cast one up to a fish and he was on it straight away. Right out there now. Just got to get that hook to stick. Both of them are pulled away, and that's 2 fish in 5 casts. So there's one over there. Alright, let's see if we can get that one. Here we go. Oh, there was one right behind my top. There's 2 on top of the water here. And I'm just going to pop it right in like that. There we go. Alright, go on. There we go. Oh. Got one here, guys. Pretty far out. Take a dry fly, very small fly. So it's a beautiful rainbow by the looks of it. Definitely big. Way big for the line I'm using as well. So wow, ladies and gentlemen, so working hard, working with the utmost bit of patience. We went on to smaller flies, smaller dry flies, and I came here, A, to get Laura her first fish, but B, 1 second while I just wet my hands, B, to show you all the potential of Irish fishing and making sure we get an absolute giant. That's what we came here for, and that's what we've got. What a beauty. A good 10-pound fish, fly right in the corner, if you can see just over there. And that's what we came for, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to do the release on this one. I've squeezed the barbs. Take your little forceps. It should just nip out nicely. And grab it without damaging the fly or the fish. Yeah. And I can now release this. So very happy with that. That's a beauty, beauty, beauty. In Ireland, in Kilkenny Ireland, which is quite significant. All right, let's put it back in the water. Fly around my hand. Get that fly off my hand. There we go. Right, here we go. Come and see the release. So, always when you release a trout or any fish, especially a nice 10-pounder like that, you see how the bubbles come out of the gills. You just fan it until the gills are actually working nicely. There you go. It pushes out air, and then you'll feel the fish how it starts getting a little bit of energy back. And you can see it. Is it on its own yet? No, it still needs a little bit more. It's exhausted because it's had a heck of a fight. It took me way out there, so I had to really work it. Okay, it's almost on its own. Still a bit of weight, still not on its own yet. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And she's ready to go back to where she came from. And because we wet our hands and stuff, the fish doesn't get damaged. So it's back to where it came from, and hopefully we can get some more. But if not, that's what we came for today, and that was fantastic. Gonna continue though, so let's see if we get some more. sort of fan casting back and forth here. I'm just sort of working the wall of the lake, and I've got a fly that is bobbing up and down in the windier water, with the ripple and so on, to keep that fly moving. And it's bound to happen. I mean, it just looks so good. I've had 2 fish come up to it. I just need one to take it. It's going to happen though. It's going to happen. It has to. See, as it comes back, there's all sorts of grass and that, oxygen weed and so on that go down into the water. And the fish are patrolling that. Is the reason why I'm standing back off the bank like this. I don't want them to see me, but I want them to think that fly is just sitting there. I've got an extra long leader on that. Again, using 0.11 diameter line, 5.6 pound, which I took that rainbow on, and that was really, light tackle for that rainbow. So this is the zone now where it all starts happening, right here by this bank. This is where I'm just trying to get that bite. As the bait gets blown by the wind towards the reeds where they're, moving around and feeding in the reeds and all that. And I'm just bringing it back onto there you go. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I wanted. I'm going to fight this puppy in. It's a nice fish. It hasn't really realized I've got it caught yet. Alright, let's get some control of this fish. Feels like a brownie. Yes, it's a brownie, alright. There she is. And there she blows, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lesson for you. That's how it's done. As I was saying, draw it right to my feet, right onto the bank. And as I was doing that, of course, the fish was patrolling up and down, and there's fish in here, so they'll find it eventually. Just wet my hands first. Always do that. So one beautiful big rainbow trout and one beautiful big brown in Ireland. And that's exactly what I came for. This is just magic. Brilliant catch. And I'm just going to shake it in the water. So I put it in and I make sure that it gets some air. You see how the air comes out of the gills? And now I'm just going to let it breathe on its own. There you go, the gills are starting to work again. Now if you let the fish go right now, it just falls on its side, see? So you got to give it a little bit of help. And because you've wet your hands, it's not going to damage the fish. You're going to wait for the fish to get strength. There you go, starting to get strength so it can hold itself up. It must hold itself up. Hasn't realized yet. There you go, it's got a little bit of fight. There we go. And that's how you release a trout. So ladies and gentlemen. Right, Laura's got a fish. Beauty. Alright, Laura, nice hit. Get it up there, keep your tension on top.
Keep your tension on top. Keep your tension here. Here, fight it from here. From here. Give it line if it needs a line. How does that feel, Laura? Pretty good? Lift it up above the weeds. Lift it above the weeds. That's it. All right. This is actually Laura's second one. I didn't get the first one on camera, so she's working it up. Yeah. Work it from there. Work it with your hand. That's it. Nice. Keep going. Keep going. I'll bring it up towards the surface. Bring it to this area over here, to the net. Don't get it in the reeds. That's it. Work it over. Nice. All right. Now start working it by using this line here. Pull that line toward you. Get ready to let it go again. Leave that loose. This line. That's it. Now get it back up. Get it up. Get it up. That's it. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Awesome. Keep bringing it. Keep bringing it. That's it. Okay. There you go. Bring it to me. Looks like another brown, another little brown. There you go. Well done, Laura. Wow, what a fish. Her second one of the day. She's cleaning up. She's cleaning up. So there is a beautiful brown. What do you think of that, Laura?
It's amazing.
Yeah? Second one in her life. Nice
One.
size, yes. Let's just get that out quick. Get the release quick. So, beautifully in the top lip, as you can see there. Beautifully in the top lip. Let's just get that out quickly. Alright, Laura, wet your hands quickly. Wet your hands in the water. That's it. It's becoming a real angler, I love it. Alright, come on out. Come on out. You're going to hold your fish up. Wait. It's quite lively, quite lively. Quite lively still. Okay, put your hands out. You hold it there. Hold it up for the camera. How'd that feel, Laura? Ireland, right? Northern Ireland. First lovely.
So just finishing out our tour of Ireland, and it's been a fantastic event. You know, we started off in a field, actually, in a place called Wexford, where Laura was learning to cast a fly for the first time, or actually just use the fly rod.
I actually did great in the field.
Did very good in the field. Okay, then we went out to our first hatchery, which we didn't video, just sort of got everything together. You got to see how hard it is, and then straight into the deep end, man. We went into one of the wild brown rivers, and you know, the streams are tough, and even if you're an advanced fisherman, man, they are tough to fish. But we did well. We weren't expecting to catch there, but you know, managed to get some good skill work going. Got a couple of good takes on the river. It's very difficult to do. You know, you got trees and you got everything around that make it extremely tough, and the fish sit in certain areas and so on. And then you come on out to a beautiful place like this, and we've had 3 days of good fishing, and literally no rain. So unbelievable. And Laura then cracked it today with 2 giant brown trout, which is great. Her first ever. Okay.
Yeah.
And I most certainly did well. I got a 10 plus pound rainbow trout, which is excellent. And I got a good 6 pound plus brown trout. So I'm very happy about that. We got our fish. We did well. The place is amazing, man. You know, definitely Ireland is a place to come see. And as long as the weather's been as good as it has been, you know, it's just going to be the time of your life. So come on out and enjoy that. But we did good, and yeah, man, off tomorrow back to the States. Well done, buddy. You did really good, and we've won basically. I mean, we did what we came for. We came to learn how to fly fish, you get the length on the casts. We got, and at the end, to have enough skill to be able to pull in 2 great brown trout over 6 pounds. Yes.
I'm ready for the gunpowder, man.
Boom.
Boom.
Gunpowder, United States. ready to go. Another great episode here, and Boar's Bloom Fishing on it as always. Guests are always welcome, of course, and most certainly looking forward to the next shows and having some contribution to some other fishermen out there who enjoy the same thing we do, and that is getting out into the outdoors and enjoying a great day's fishing.
Yeah. It was
Guys,
awesome.
catch you later. What a great event, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next episode. Cheers.
And thank you, Eddie.
Yeah, man. Boom. All right, man.